AskReddit by Downright Dwight. What's a food you hate that everyone else loves? The cheap ass frosting on cupcakes. Once in a blue moon I sort of crave that stuff, and then after eating it it's like, this is the worst sweet food again. Sweet pickles. Pickles should never ever be sweet. Sweet pickles are nothing but a cruel joke. I remember being at a potluck years ago and grabbing a delicious looking pickle to go with the sliders and chips we were having. When I bit into it, it was a bread and butter pickle. The betrayal was palpable. Coconut. I like the flavor, just not the texture. I hate coconut. Not the taste but the consistency. https://yahoo.be/nq-gothceyy?17 Tallahassee, Zombieland, 2009. Matcha anything. It goes against my white woman nature but it tastes like dirt to me. Glad I'm not the only one. It should be right up my alley. I love all the other green flavors, mint, pistachio, green tea. I see a matcha drink or ice cream and think, that looks delicious. All my friends enjoy it, I'm sure this time I will like it. Nope, still tastes like dust. Raisins. I have a friend who says they feel like eating old people. Seafood. For whatever reason, my brain is hardwired to find pretty much any food that comes out of the water to be reprehensible. I can stomach some fish if it's deep fried, but I mean, the frying just masks the fishiness and the smell. Just walking past the seafood section at a grocery store makes my stomach turn. Sometimes I see people enjoying sushi, or shrimp, or fresh grilled fish at a restaurant by the ocean, and I get irrationally jealous that my brain and taste buds don't work like theirs do. Same here. Although I can't stand being around it. I've even tried it a few times. My husband and parents love lobster or crab with steak on special occasions. It looks so good, dipping it in that garlic butter. But every time I try, I swear it gets worse. My husband does make a fantastic fried fish, panfish, walleye etc. that during prep, he soaks in milk for a few hours before frying. He has a special fry recipe as well. Hands down the only fish I can eat, but it will be fried outside and I will not eat leftovers lol. Beets. Bears, Battlestar Galactica. Coleslaw. Disgusting. It's the coleslaw dressing I hate. I can tolerate the cabbage but the dressing is nasty and stinky. Boiled eggs. Deviled eggs are aptly named, because they clearly must resort to evil sorcery to make boiled eggs actually taste good. Sweet potatoes with the marshmallow on top. Gross. Is that a thing? Never heard of that, sounds kinda gross tbh. Truffles in any form. No, I am not rich. Lol. I'm actually quite easy to feed. Just can't stand the taste or smell. They ruin anything they touch. Circus peanuts, candy corn, conversation hearts. Olives. I want to like them but no. Truffles. Not the chocolate ones, the nasty mushroom ones. We used to use truffle oil at a restaurant I was at. Hated the stuff because it smelled like a teenage boy's wank sock. Coleslaw. Candy corn. Gross. Also those chalky rocket candies. Ketchup. I hate ketchup but love tomatoes. Caviar and oysters. I love oysters, but caviar confuses me greatly. It tastes exactly like gooey salt. Sturgeon are now almost extinct because their kids taste like gooey salt. Boba, the texture creeps me out. Honestly, boba is good unless you leave it out too long and the eggs hatch. Tadpoles are so hard to catch with a straw. Seafood. Raw tomatoes. I'm not a fan and I'll suffer through them if I must, but I can say there is a huge difference between what you get at the grocery store versus what you get fresh off the vine. The ones at the grocery store are picked early and gassed with carbon dioxide so they turn red without actually being ripe. They are still hard and tasteless, but they don't bruise as easy during shipping and they look nice. If you don't want to try them raw, just know anything you cook with homegrown tomatoes is going to be far superior. Changed my whole outlook on bruschetta. Ranch dressing. What flavor is it even supposed to be? Sushi. I wish I liked it, but I have a thing with seafood. I love seafood, but I have a hard time with seaweed and with raw fish. So sushi is mine too. Tempura is pretty solid though. Outside of tempura, sushi is a no-go for me. Goat cheese. OMG, I found my people. I can eat feta and cream cheese, and pretty much any cheese aside from goat. It tastes like burnt plastic to me. Olives. Olives are not loved by everyone. Cilantro. Smells and tastes like a stink bug. Funny thing is, the enzyme in stink bugs is chemically similar to what gives cilantro its flavor. I love cilantro but haven't tried eating a stink bug yet. Liver. A handful of people I know love it, but no matter how much I try to enjoy them, I just can't guess. My genes told me to say no to this one.
Maybe I'm one of those people that has always wanted to do it.
As someone who loves liver, I've found most people hate liver.
You said it.
It's a drink, but I can't stand root beer. My wife hates root beer. She says it reminds her of medicine. She's Japanese, so only thing I can imagine is they flavor medicine like root beer, where I was brought up on cherry flavored medicine. Children. We have 3 flavors: strawberry, chocolate, or people.